Hey YSC, how are ya? Michelle here at San Antonio Breast 2017, and I am privileged right now to talk to Dr. Susan Love. I think she needs no introduction. What we want to talk about today is collateral damage. So Dr. Love, tell me, what is collateral damage?
Well, collateral damage is different than side effects. And I found when I had my own experience with leukemia that side effects are throwing up when you get chemo, but when the chemo stops, the throwing up stops. Collateral damage is what lasts forever after. The chemo brain, the premature menopause, the aches and pains from the drugs. That's the collateral damage, things that you can't fix. It's sort of like having your car in a car crash. You can fix it, but the front passenger door never quite closes the same way again. And that's how your body is after going through breast cancer.
I love that analogy. I heard that yesterday in Hot Topics. So tell me, what is your foundation working on right now when it comes to collateral damage?
Well, one of the things we wanted to do is really find out what was the collateral damage that mattered to patients. And too much of what they call patient-reported outcomes has actually been doctors and researchers making questions for patients to fill out. And that misses a lot. So we did free text. We let people write whatever they want, and there's ways to analyze that, and figured out what were the topics that really bothered people, and then did from that a questionnaire where we could track the quality of care and the collateral damage.
Okay. And you have some posters here. Is there? Tell us what you're
We
doing.
do. We have some posters. We work particularly in the women with metastatic disease, because that's where, you know, if your life is going to be foreshortened, you'd really like the quality to be as good as you can possibly get it. And what we found is the women who are at most risk are those who have young kids at home, are young, and have bone-only disease, believe it or not. I was surprised about that myself, because bone-only disease doesn't kill you, but it causes a lot of pain, and it really does interfere with your life. So we now have developed a new questionnaire that we're going to put out based on our collateral damage free text, and continue to collect this data and really try to report back to the world what the problems are, so we can figure out how to either prevent them or treat them.
Terrific. I can't wait to go see your posters tomorrow. Is there anything else that you want to tell our fellow young survivors out there about collateral damage from your work, or even just the broader conference this year?
Well, I think the most important thing to say is we've got to speak up. We can't just be quiet and be good little girls. We've done that long enough, and really the time has come that we've got to let our voices be heard, and we've got to call the treating docs and the researchers, we've got to call them to task and say, it's all well and good to do research on what you think is fascinating, but these are questions that we need to get answered as well. And if we don't demand that, they won't get answered, and we won't end breast cancer.
Let's do it. Thank you so much for your time today. I really appreciate it. Oh yeah, well, we're going to dance.
We'll hug.
Thank you so much.